this is going to be a good day, even though it's kind of starting off with a bad situation. If everybody doesn't know, a few months ago, driving down the highway, motor in a Swamp Turtle, my Jeep, decided to take a break, let's just say, and kind of locked up going down the highway. Well, today I am going to end up being at a place called Baseline 4x4 Outfitters Automotive Group. It's a Jeep salvage yard. As you can see, there's some Jeeps behind the fence over here and parked right up front by the building. And we're going to go get another used engine, new to me. Hopefully it'll be good enough to run for a while until we can come up with enough money to put a little bit more power in the old Swamp Turtle. We'll see what happens. Well, as you can see in the background, we were successful in picking up a motor. Daggum Jeeps are a little expensive when you start talking about motors, man. Even the little old 3.8 here. Hopefully it'll be a good one. I talked with the owner. He said it came out of his personal Jeep. He's doing a V8 swap, which is, I mean, honestly what I would like to do, but it's not in the pocketbook for right now. So he said it's 75,000 miles, which is better than the one that they quoted me originally. So hopefully go in the old Turtle and keep us moving along down the trail. Made it home. Truck's safe and sound. Now it's just to get her in the garage, and of course the weather decided to turn on me, so I need to hurry up and get inside there and move some stuff around and get the cherry picker up, get this engine out here before it gets filled with water. Lovely winter. We had a bunch of snow last week. Now it's raining and warming up, so is spring coming? I hope not. I still got snowmobiling to do. All right, she's still wrapped up. Looks like it's mostly dry. We'll get her taken out, get her all prepped up, ready to go, and put her in the engine bay. We still gotta get the other one out first though. All right, day 2. Didn't get as much done yesterday as I wanted to. I did successfully make the trip from the trailer in the backyard around and into the garage. It was let's just say it was a squeaky, noisy deal, and we made it barely. It snowed like crazy again last night, and well, it was slippery. The engine has no power left in it. Hopefully I can save something of it to either reuse or resell, but right now I'm still cleaning out stuff in the garage. You can see I got the other engine hanging on the cherry picker over there, and I gotta rearrange a couple more things because the Jeep's bigger than I thought it was going to be sitting in here. I initially wanted to have it pointing the other way in case I needed to open the garage door. Not in the cards. Engine was not happy. Reverse gear probably would not have made it up the little driveway hill that we had. I had to put it in low gear and in 4 low to even make it. So hopefully, cross my fingers that everything of taking the engine out, putting the new to me engine in works out well, and we'll be back on the trail soon. Okay, as you can see, just doing a little bit of an update here. Everything's filthy dirty from us just doing stupid stuff off-road and getting in mud holes, henceforth why I think I'm ended up doing this. I will find out more, and I'll show you guys that in a little while when I tear open the oil filter and I finally get it up where I can actually open up the oil pan. Drain plug is damaged so far that I cannot get into it, but it's gotten to the point where I don't work for anybody else, so I can do this on my own time, and kind of needed one of these. So we're probably gonna have a few more of these and keep going on this, and we'll see where it goes. But I got the intake off, got the alternator out, got the air compressor for the AC kind of weaseled up out of the way, as you can see right there. Not the greatest in situations, but it's what's happening. So stay tuned. We'll see where we get to. Real quick, I wanted to add one more thing before I start tearing more into this here. This motor's only been back together when I put the head gaskets on it long enough to not even wear out the exhaust manifold gaskets. I'm probably going to try reusing these because whatever if they leak, and if they don't leak, saves me the hassle of having to order something else and wait on it. I already got to get a oil pan gasket and an intake gasket, so I'm going to try to chintz out on one little thing. It ain't no big deal. Not only that, shout out to my buddy Trevor that helped me out with the exhaust manifold the last time I had this apart. Noticed that the exhaust manifold on the driver's side was busted all to hell, and he welded that all up. I'm not real good at doing anything cast. I've tried it before, I've done it successfully, done it unsuccessfully, but my buddy, that's what he does every day, and I really appreciate it. That sucker's holding together pretty good. I hope it lasts for quite a long time, at least until we get enough money around and enough bills paid off that we can start doing some V8 swaps and some 1-ton axles underneath both these Jeeps. At least it's going to be first, more than likely. So let's back to work.
Okay, so had a little break in between everything since the last time we started. I got a couple bolts left up on top, and I got to take the torque converter bolts off the torque converter. Got the cover off of everything underneath here, and hopefully after that we won't have anything else except maybe a couple of wires stuck to some stuff, and we'll be able to pull this sucker out and find out what killed it before we go ahead and put the new one in. Let's see, is that going to clear? Well, I'm going to have to actually get a box-in wrench on there. That figures. Well, off to the toolbox.
I know I said earlier I had a couple bolts. Well, the couple bolts that I got to get to are a mother. And if you've watched any of our other videos, you do know these things get extremely dirty. It's in spots that you don't get cleaned up, and it's hard to keep a wrench on a bolt. Needless to say, even find the bolt to begin with, even though I know where the thing is at. So we're working through it. But progress still being made. Trying to be on my best behavior and get it done. Saga continues. Okay, we might be getting closer to that faithful moment. Down here, which is behind the air conditioning line, which I got the air conditioning compressor wrapped up, by the way. Probably not recommended, but hey, that's what we're doing. I had to take out the mount bolts for the engine mount to break it free. I don't know if this is going to come out yet or not. It's been fighting me. So here we go. We're going to see what happens this time around. Get a little bit of height to it. Get a little wiggle action here. It's still locked up pretty good. Man, I've never had a motor fight me this much. Well, I guess we'll look around and see if we can find some more stuff. All right, back at it. Kind of lost what take we're on here, but I got the flashlight down in there, checking out that spot, making sure it's coming up. Well, it looks like it's coming up from that side. I think it's still hanging up on the other side. Let's go around over here. And here we go. Kind of behind some stuff. If we, sorry about camera work. Look right down there. That motor mount is moving, but I think it's stuck on the back side. So I'm gonna end up probably having to take the motor mount loose back there. And getting after it. Here we go. Hopefully I got all the bolts out this time. Motor mounts are froze up. The one side come loose. The other side, the bolt side of it, is froze up and locked right onto the motor mount itself. I'm gonna have to get that out afterwards. So I had to literally take all the bolts out of the side of the block for the motor mounts to get to this point. Let's see how it goes now. Got the cherry picker in there. Not a whole lot of room. Let's see if it comes loose this time. Okay. Well, man, it sucks when you ain't done this for a while. It's out. Not how I really wanted it to come out, but out nonetheless. So now on to the next. Make sure the other one's all clean and ready to go. Take all the accessories off of this one that I need to save. I'll probably tear into it and find out what really killed it, like I said before. And that'll be for the next day, because I think I've had enough. Calling it a day. See you in a little bit.